if you guys liked this section, the questions, make sure you share the live stream with somebody that needs it, and you share and you ping somebody into the room, actually, because we're going to go into the top 3 small pivots that will drastically improve your sales. Small pivots as always, but those pivots will make a huge difference in the way you make money in your business. Number 1, have a unique opportunity. A unique opportunity is something that helps you to differentiate yourself from your competitors, meaning that it's not, people are always trying to say, oh, my product is better than yours. I've got a better offer than yours. I'm doing the best marketing services. I'm selling the best cars. I'm doing the best agricultural services on the planet. Well, that's cool. But the problem is that you have to put much more work into actually proving this and making customers believe that. And then they're like, yeah, okay, I guess it's better. I got to see it. While when you come with a unique, new opportunity, what happens is that they're like, oh, this is new. This is the new way to do things. Oh, that's interesting. And that gets better, way better results than having what we call an improvement offer. Look for unique opportunities, unique offers, instead of improvement offers. That's the way to do a small pivot. That is really efficient, by the way. Number 2, I talked about this before. Sell them what they want, give them what they need, meaning that whenever you are having a customer that's telling you, oh, I really need this, Gabriel, I really need that. Okay, and you ask a few more questions and you realize that they actually, maybe they need this, but oftentimes they also need 10 other things that they don't know because you are the experts, but you got to put in the package because it does make sense for them. But if you try to tell them, no, actually what you need is this, they're going to be like, hold on. I don't like what you just said because they believe they need something, and that thing that they just had in mind is going to be the thing they really want. But with this, you should also give them the things that they need. So the best way for you to actually get them to buy, to make the decision, is to sell them what they want. Make them want to say yes to you with the thing that they really want. And then in the back end, you give them what they actually need as well. Number 3, being the prolific zone. I talked about this, I think, like maybe 10 episodes ago. The prolific zone is extremely a great concept to understand. And it starts like this. Imagine a curve. And on these curves, it's like waves. Imagine waves. And in the middle, you got the peak of a wave. And in the middle of this wave, you got the mainstream. All right. And the mainstream, the problem with the mainstream is that actually, if you're selling a product that's in the mainstream, meaning that is in the area where everybody thinks or know it works. For example, if you're selling weight loss programs, and I tell you, yes, okay, you gotta have less calories than what you take in, so you can actually lose some weight. Well, that's cool and that works. That's actually the thing that you should do, but that's not, really sexy. I don't really want to buy that. Also, going back to, what I just told you guys, sell them what they want and then give them what they need, because they actually need to have that, but they're not really attracted to this idea. Then on the other extremes, you have, well, the extremes, and all those extremes, you got some things that are so crazy they are not really believable by your customer. Let's say, for example, this is really sunny in France right now, great weather. Let's say there is a way, even if it's proven, there is a way for you to actually lose weight while being in front of the sun. Just like breathing in and being in front of the sun. You maybe look at me like, ain't so sure about that, Gabriel. I'm not so sure about this. While it may be true, it's not really believable. What you need to do is to be right in the middle. So you got your two extremes and you got the middle. You should be right in the middle. And between the extremes and the mainstream is the profitable, the prolific zone. That's when it's crazy enough. So you're like, oh, I didn't heard about that. That seems interesting, the new opportunity. And that should be the sexy enough that it attracts me to believe it's the solution for me. Again, selling them what they want, giving them what they really need. All right. Maybe you're going to give them sunscreen so they can actually be in front of the sun so they can lose some weight. I don't know what's in your business, but you got to do what you got to do to give them some results. Now, bonus tip. Positioning is everything, as I told you guys. The better your ability is to, in your way, in a strategic approach, to be different from the competition, in the way you position yourself, the easier it's going to be for you down the road. Meaning that if you're trying to sell to a dry audience that doesn't want to buy your products, and because they don't have money, second, the product isn't something they're looking for, then you're not selling it in a way that's compelling, well, you're asking for trouble. So it's all about having the right positioning in the first place. And those are not big changes. It's just small readjustments in the way you do things. And let me tell you, that helps out a ton, because if you're not positioned into the right market, into selling into the right niche, or talking to the right people, or selling them the right way, you're going to have a lot more work to do. And a ton of people don't do this work. I want you to do this because it's going to help you a ton down the road and amplify the amount of results you can get without changing anything, actually.